what's good, TikTok? I hope everybody is looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. Happy Friday. I should be more excited, but I'm trying to cram so many activities into one thing. So I am, I'm just really trying. Okay, because I got a lot going on and I got to get it all done. All right, so how you doing, YouTube? I am pulling up YouTube as well as TikTok. You guys can ask yes or no questions. The yes or no questions have been getting away from us the last couple of lives. Um, they probably haven't been pretty good for my playbacks. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dang, did she ever do a live? Did she ever do a collective? Not so much. Mika in here early, like my playbacks. Okay, sorry. Mika in here early. What's up, Mika? But yeah, playback really hasn't had much info on them because I have been doing yes or no's and I've been live on TikTok as well as YouTube at the same time. I do want to give you guys the opportunity to do yes or no questions. So I don't want to take that from you guys. We do be having fun, okay? So let me open up TikTok. I am going to try my best to be very meticulous about my speech. I am really working on that to make sure my speech is correct. Move to a new window so don't get any dings and stuff like that. So I'll be good. All right. Dang, why does it keep doing that? All right, there we go. Hit the like button. Thank you, Aquarius. I really appreciate everything that you do. I so appreciate it. All right. Now TikTok is up here. I'm just setting everything up on my computer, guys. All right. TikTok can see my little arm. Okay. All right. Gazelda, Pretty Cake, Cat, all of you guys have joined the chat. Whoever does join the chat, all you have to do is follow, and I will answer your yes or no question. Let me move this over. I am going to start with a collective read. We have not been able to accomplish that when we get on here, okay? That has just not been able to happen. So we want to get that. We want to get that going, okay? We want to at least get a readout. Now, if you want your own read, hey Kim, what's up, baby? If you want your own read, you guys can get your own reading. All you have to do is Cash App or Zelle. I'm trying to get that pinned. It looks like if I pin myself, you can't see it, which is crazy. How come I can't see what I put on my own thing? That's crazy. Let me see if I put it here. See, I don't even know how to chat in this. Pin a notice. Contact form pin. Direct message pin. You can send me a direct message right now. Okay, that's definitely not what I was trying to do. Pin a notice. Pin boards. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Draw something. AI wallpaper. What's AI wallpaper? Get started. Switch. Generate. Happy. I'm sorry, TikTok. They done showed me how to do something. I'm just over here playing away for a second. Let me see what they're gonna do for me. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, they generate. Oh, what the hell's that happy? No, I don't want that. All right, I don't want that. So I gotta get out of that. Yeah, quit that AI wallpaper. We'll just quit that. Dang, how I go back to normal with the screen though? Oh man, I shouldn't have touched that. What's up, y'all, on TikTok? I done take my talk myself. Don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I didn't do with that. Hopefully it stops. Okay. You guys can't ask yes or no question. All you have to do is follow me. If you guys want readings, you can get 4 cards for 777. I've been doing that all week. It's about being on the right path. Okay. Let me reset this up. Is it gonna stay like this? Does it look like this when y'all come on? Oh, it does. I don't even know what to tell them. Y'all, I didn't click something on this thing, and I sure don't know how to get out of it. What was I in the queue? Pin notice. The host. Y'all, is it small for y'all too? I don't know. I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to read the instructions, okay? Dang, what I do. Poll, give some vote. Quick poll. Get started. I don't know. How do I just turn the live back to the regular session? Y'all help a sister out. I'm gonna end it and come back. Because, oof, TikTok done messed up my whole screen. Maybe I did it and I don't know how to undo it. All right. TikTok, I'm live. Let's go. All right, collective. All right. What's up, Milton? Milta? Matilda? I don't know what I be saying. Do y'all do? Shoot, because I don't know. What's up, open book? All right. We're going to slide that over so I can get a little space. But we're going to go ahead and start the reading. Y'all open and send me direct messages now. Who is sending me direct messages? Y'all, I'm sorry. I really am. Oh, people were sending me messages, I guess. TikTok, like, why wouldn't they be able to send you a message? Why would they have to get approval for that? All right, I don't care. It's Friday. Let's crown to read one of these cards. Let's do it. Okay. I'm sorry. I had a lot of difficulties with TikTok. I'm really trying to start to understand what's going on, but it's just too much for me. This 86 baby can't do it. Hey, JoJo on TikTok. Let's read. You like, girl, can you do your job? I feel you, girl. I'm telling you. I'm like, yes, girl, I get it. All right, let's see what's crowding your read. Yesterday, y'all was overworked. Friday, y'all ready for the weekend. All right. I know y'all laughing at me, but okay. Ooh, okay. Sudden wealth consumes more than newly acquired wealth, misleads other about true riches, falls unworthy of sudden riches, constantly seeks external approval. Dang. Okay. So we got two sides of a coin. We got sudden wealth. Okay, this is somebody who has came into some new wealth. So you could be coming around somebody, you could be engaging with somebody, you could be hanging with somebody, and whoever this is, they have came across a couple of spins. Okay, some extra ends. Okay, but whoever this is, they don't have good spending patterns, so they could lose this money very quickly. This is a collective read. This is somebody who is misleading people about their true riches. Okay. I'm gonna say need to know if my lump sum is coming in. Okay. All right. So we do got sudden wealth crowning to read. I am going to read both sides of this card. Okay. So one side of the collective, they have sudden wealth, okay, but it's misleading. Hey girl, what's up, Miss Regina? And this is basically, this is his sudden riches and constantly seeking external approval, which is outside people giving them approval of like, oh, you got that? Wow, you riding like that? Thank you, Miss Regina. You know, so there is somebody here that has money. They want you to know they got money. They flaunting the money. They showing the money, but the money is going very low. Now, whoever this is with sudden wealth here, um, they don't know who they are. So it's important for them to show you that they got it. You know what I'm saying? It's important for them to do all of that. Now, you got to be realistic, okay? Because on the other side of this card is somebody who does have sudden wealth but still has money management. Now I do want to go into that and see and talk about what examples that make sense. Now let's use myself for an example. Right now I get my nails done. I love my nails. I used to get my nails done and my nails used to be $175, close to $200. I did not talk about my toes yet. Now these nails will have diamonds on it. They'll be bedazzled out, all these different things, right? And when you want these things, you want them, but sometimes they can become pricey. You know what I mean? You have to downgrade yourself, can't get your nails done, can't get your hair done, can't get your edge up, can't get your shoes, you know what I'm saying? But do you really? There's always a solution when a problem arises. So when something becomes too financially obtainable for you, or if it's just too much, or you just made a major purchase, or you just want to live low. The problem with a lot of us is we don't want to live low. We want to live high and pay the highest dollar, when you can live high and not pay the highest dollar. Now, how do you do that? You ask the universe, can I get something for this amount of money? Okay. Can I get a house for this amount of money, which may be what you are approved for, right? And you're like, oh, you're never going to find anything in that market with this. That's a steal. These are just random jibber jabbers that people say, but you don't listen to jibber jabbers. Okay. For me, I say, hey, I want $200 nails, but I want to pay $40, $50 prices, maybe even 70 at the max. Okay. Things changed for me. Got bonus kids, had to spread that money out, just couldn't just be doing it all on me. Someone did arise. My nail tech is a college student. I try my best to pay her over the amount so that I can bless her and help her achieve her goals and do what she need to do, as well as her covering my nails and doing a bomb job. So what I'm saying is, whoever this is, they feel like you hit sudden wealth, but you don't know how to maintain it. You got all this money, but you don't know how to do it. But the thing is, you know how to use your voice. You know how to use your pen. You know how to write things down and bring things into your own manifestation by saying, oh, I got something to cover that. All my money covers everything I need, all the extracurricular activities that make me succeed, okay? And when you do these chants, when you say these things, when you believe them wholeheartedly, when you believe that everywhere I go, all I got to do is pull up and I'm going to have a close parking spot. When you start to believe the little things that you say, they become fact. They become reality. And that's God consciousness in your body. That's why you're able to pull what you want towards you. Okay. Now, other people and naysayers, they're going to be watching you to see if your edges up is clean and your ride is clean and you got this and that, and the third. But you can do that on a budget. You just have to put out the decrees that you need for your financial stability, for you to get what you want with the budget that you have. Okay. Now, on the other side of this, you could be seeing 1111, and so could this person. And it says, I feel your presence through the darkness of the abyss. Now, that's kind of deep. That's kind of depression. Okay. But somebody does feel somebody's presence. Okay. And that's kind of creepy here. Okay. A little bit delusional. This person could be very attached to your finances, or somebody that you're dating's finances. Whoever this is, they're riding around in the darkness of the abyss, which means they're at the gutter of the gutter. This is as somebody who is at the lowest part of their life right now. Now, the darkness of the abyss, y'all, I swear to God, I have never seen that on my cards. I'm like, who is that? We ain't there. Okay. So whoever this is, they're not at a high moment in their life right now. You know what I'm saying? And this person could be looking at you. It look like you got sudden wealth. It look like you balling out of control. You know what I'm saying? But you could just be living within your means, but everything that you need is being taken care of. And that could look like you're balling out of control. That could look like that. But in actuality, like I said, you put things out. When people don't understand that they have power in the tongue, and we're not getting no religious, it's just the truth. What you say is a decree. If you feel like, oh, ain't nobody gonna ever choose me, I ain't never go. That is exactly what you're going to get. And you're going to show it up all the time. Now, we have somebody here called I Rush Thoughts, and they talk about witchcraft, question mark. You know what I'm saying? But why are you in a room that's weird? You always got to ask yourself about people who go in predator rooms. You know what I'm saying? It's like they be like, the predator come in, they be like, oh no, I was just here to bring some candy. You was just here to do what? You know what I'm saying? So I Rush, whatever this person's name is super crazy, but they're here for kicks and giggles. They're here for attention. So we gave it to them, and now we blocked them. Okay. But I'm one of your old followers from Instagram. Girl, I do know who you are. You crazy. Why would I not know your name? Colton, are you crazy? I mean, like, come on. Like, I know you don't remember me. Why would I not? I know all of your names. I know them very well. Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer in this thing. Jennifer, I mean, look where we at. We're literally past your readings. Like, remember, we were giving you future readings. Now we're out of that. You don't even need the readings no more because you got everything that you want. Everything is working out. Baby girl doing her thing. Birthday looking good. Seeing you gaining some weight. Okay. Jennifer, life is looking good over there. Okay. I still stock you heavily, so don't worry. And I keep up with all of you guys. Um, and once I follow you back, I stay in contact. I do updates. It's not all about payments. And Colton, are you crazy? Okay, come on, be for real. But yeah, manifesting is not believing, but knowing. Okay, yeah, manifesting is knowing, but it starts with believing, and believing means you have to repetitively tell yourself things over and over again. Okay, so what you have to understand is that you have to tell yourself over and over again. After you do that, your subconscious mind will start to take that on as a belief. Okay, so you have to basically trick your mind into the circumstances that you want. Okay, and then after you continue to do that, it will manifest in real life. If y'all don't understand what I said, if what I said was unclear, let me know. Miss Regina, thank you so much for all of those arrows and hearts and stuff. TikTok, we really appreciate your service. Jennifer, you crazy. Thank you. I really love you. She's like, we really appreciate y'all serving you crazy. Okay, align your beliefs with your actions. Okay, tell it. Write a book. I like that. Okay, but you do. And with aligning your actions, that means if you want, oh, thank you for the heart. If you want something, you have to say it. And then you have to make a goal, right? You have to say, hey, I'm going to be here 1, 6, and 9, or, whatever that is. And then you have to actually show up, do the work at 1, 6, and 9, be there. And as long as you are consistent and you show up with yourself, you will mirror image the reality that you want. Okay. It takes all of these things. So right now, it looks like collective you have reached sudden wealth, and this could just mean consistency, making sure you have all the things that you want. You set a goal, you execute that goal. You don't get linked off your path. You don't get thrown off your path by fake love. Okay, let's talk about that. Now, everybody falls in love at some particular time, and that's real. You know what I'm saying? With this sudden wealth card flipped upside down, this is just saying that sometimes you want love so bad that you may take in a man that cannot financially help you. That's not a smart thing to do. You see what I'm saying? Whatever salary that man has, he can financially help someone, whether it be, his kids only, or he could take on his kids and his wife or his partner, or he could take on, just him or him and his brother or his dad, his elderly brother, his elderly father, his elderly mother. The reason why I'm giving you guys so many different examples is because there are particular times when men get to a particular place where they can provide, where they feel like they can add that on. Now, there are other times where men feel like they know they can't, and they need to find somebody that they can hitch up with who can help them pay the difference. Okay. Now, depending on what you're looking for, like if you're looking for someone who can help you pay the difference, or you're looking for someone who can pay all by themselves, because you could pay all by yourself. And that way, if you merge together, that person can pay all by themselves, and you can take your money and invest it for the whole, or save it for the whole. You don't want to get a partner to destroy the partner. You want to get the partner so y'all could double up and make it quadruple and just ball out of control. But some women are so eagerly wanting someone to do that. When you guys change your vibration to focusing on yourself, focusing on your money, focusing on your stability, bums come. Bums come by the flock, especially when you're not releasing your sexual energy. You know what I mean? When you're not pleasuring yourself or anything like that, you're keeping your chi energy to you, whether you be a man or a woman. Men come to you, they flock to you. Now, you have to be smart enough to understand that, yes, they all could love you. Yes, they all could want to lay. You know what I mean? But how many can truly provide long term? How many is providing for them without you long term? How are they managing their car note, their car insurance, their house bills? Okay, without you. Is someone helping them? Are they getting 50-50? Those things are important while you're dating. Okay, and you need to talk about these things, because when you rush in and get in and move in with people, when you rush in and you get in and you date with people, when you rush in and do all these different things, you become a breadwinner. You become someone who is still paying all the bills in the household and doing things like that. Now, traditional values is just not something that I have in my relationship. Thank God I don't. Okay, because my baby cooks and I love that, and I love it when he cooks for me. But sometimes people can feel like there are gender roles. Okay, so if you're a woman and you feel like, nah, I could provide for my man, I could take care of my man, I could do all this stuff for my man, then that's fine. And I also want you to know that it's okay to be in that too. What's up, Courtney Sullivan? It's okay to be in that role too, because we all reincarnate, sometimes as men and sometimes as women. So we can be leaders as women, and honestly we should be. Okay, but at the same time, sometimes you're going to want your partner to lead, right? So it's going to be a 50-50. That's why I said it needs to be, you have covered your bills by yourself at one time, and this man has covered his bills by himself with no roommate at one time. If this person is always busting the bills down with somebody, you are his next partner to bust that bill down with and lay with, okay? And you have to be careful, because sometimes you're overworking yourself, you're stressed out, you're overdoing it, and you're doing that, or that's happening to you because you are laying up, you're forcing yourself to make a fit that doesn't fit. So you have to be very careful, guys, that you're really mirroring who you are in somebody else, and not the potential of who the man could be, not the potential of who that woman could be, okay? Because that's very important. All right, in a relationship. All right, so whatever this is, you look like sudden wealth to somebody who does not have it. And whoever this is, they look like the darkness and you look like the light. Whoever this is, they are gravitating towards you because of what you can provide, and it looks like you have sudden wealth, it looks like you can maintain money, and they want to gravitate towards that. Okay, now the reason why I'm saying this is because whoever this is, it says, I feel your presence through the darkness of the abyss. And I want to get deeper into that. Please stop picking up Build-A-Bears, y'all. Stop picking up men that you got to see the brokenness in them and you got to fix that broken light. It's weird, okay? It's weird. And if you want to do that, make a nonprofit organization where you can come together and do that, okay, Jennifer? Okay, what's up, girl? It's important for you guys not to fall into these traps to just say, oh yeah, he got me, oh yeah, he covered me, okay, if he's not really covering you, he don't really got you. It seems crazy. Okay, if she don't really cover you and her front is for the community, she don't really got you. You could get something. So it's very important for you guys to stay deeply connected to who you want, which is you. Someone who's going to be thoughtful like you. Someone who's going to be caring like you. Someone who's going to be trustworthy like you. You know what I mean? Hey, MK Love. And these are the core values that I believe in for myself. Okay, so when this stuff was mirrored back to me, I could see the consistency in this love. I could see that, I have to do that. I got mirror checked. Okay, so make sure that you're not with somebody who's giving you half. Make sure you're with somebody who's giving you all, especially if you are. Sorry, y'all, for the turbulence. All right. Dang. All right. Now, for some of you guys, you look like a meal ticket to somebody. You look very stable. Okay. Dang, my nail. All right. You look very stable. All right. So you got to make sure that you understand that these are the characteristics and traits. Now, if you just want you a little snack, I ain't never told y'all can't have y'all a little snack. You know what I'm saying? But the snacks that you have, you also need to make sure that they're equally yoked, because when you lay up with someone, you exchange energy with them. So this person don't got it. They always need to borrow it from you. They always short. It's just not going to be circulating in their life on a consistent basis. Don't lay with that man. Don't lay with that woman. If they got to borrow from you and do all this stuff, don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay attention to what's going on. I was just watching this show called Animal Kingdom. My boyfriend put me on this show, and now I'm binging it. It has a lot of seasons. I would love for you guys to watch it. It's called Animal Kingdom. There's a little girl in there, and she crooked, she sell drugs. She's had a very bad upbringing. She has one boyfriend, right? And he don't got no money. He just got out of the pen. He broke, he rude, he disrespectful. He treats her like trash. Okay. And then he got another boyfriend, the little white boy. The little white boy that's her boyfriend, he has all the money. He paid for her to live somewhere. He's paying for her basically not to, and I'm not talking about Bobo living. I'm talking about nice 5-star. She go as she please. She steals from the white boy who's providing for her to give to the bum boy who's disrespecting her. As women, we do this all the time. We be like, oh, we see the bum in you. We want to make it a Cinderella story. Stop doing this. Stop taking bums and making them Cinderella stories. And then y'all exchange your energy. Y'all drop down. They rise higher. You don't know how you got in this predicament, but it's because you are cheating yourself. Men, stop investing in women who are gold diggers. You know they only interested in you and your ride and your car and your flashy stuff. Pick the girl who got the same kind of caliber car as you and see what kind of rising expectations she molds out of you. Okay? It's best to choose higher and stop choosing lower. It's best to choose the unsafe path or the road less traveled instead of choosing the road that's always traveled. Okay? You done been down these roads with these suckers. You done been down these roads with these loose butty girls. You know what I mean? It's time for you to choose a better path, ride on a better bus, get in a better car. And some of you guys could feel uncomfortable, but do it until it feels comfortable, okay? Because sudden wealth is here. And regardless if you're squandering it, regardless if you just throwing it away, you gotta have trial and error. You're gonna get that money again. Once you get a large sum of money, you're gonna manifest another large sum of money, and you're gonna get wiser every time. Sometimes you might get foolish every time, but either way, you can manifest it again. All right, so sudden wealth is here. There are people that are very dark that's watching you. They paying attention to how you moving and who you moving with. Okay, and this is also somebody you had a deep connection with. So for some of you guys, this is somebody from the past. Okay, and whoever this is, they see you and they feel like you out here just doing it like you got it, but that really is because they're not with you. A lot of you guys don't understand. A lot of this extra money that's coming in, or all these people that you're vibing with that could be out of your caliber, it's because you let go of some dusties. You let go of some dusties, okay? And when you go let go of some dusties, it changes your vibe. It changes your aura, okay? And sometimes the dusties be like, well, hold on. It looked like you done came up on something. Yeah, I done came up on the truth and let go of the dusties, okay? Miracle Empress, how you doing? Hey, MK, what's up? So, collective, if you want this sudden wealth, if you want this change in status, and sometimes you might not have a dollar in your name, but hair done, nails done, and everything did, okay? Everything don't have to be about tangible cash. It could just be like you look good. And the universe makes sure they do everything that they can to make sure that you keep that and you maintain that, okay? They give you favors. They give you hookups. They give you all these different things, okay? And sometimes people be mad that they can't have that, but you can't. If you don't have stable relationships, you can't. If you can't build a stable relationship with yourself, you can't. If you can't follow through when you say you're going to follow through, right? All right. So, collective, it looked like you're wealthy, happy, and successful. Somebody is coming through. All right. This is somebody who's going through a lot of darkness at this time. They want to communicate with you and they want to build a relationship with you. They want the relationship that they had with you. This could be a friend and this could be a lover. All right, what's the next card for my collective on this Friday? Who's saying 1111? All right, right out the gate, y'all do have sudden wealth. All right, dang, it says, I made you feel inadequate because I understand the power of the symbols, okay? So let me tell you something. You're going to hurt somebody because of knowledge. Knowledge is not about school. Knowledge is not about street smarts. Knowledge is not about worldly smarts. Knowledge is about taking information. I want to be very clear, and making it applicable to your life, applying it. So you could be the best smart Dean King sir ever, but if you're learning as much as you can and you're not applying it, you're not doing anything with that. So this is basically saying somebody feels like you really tried them because you learned things, you made it applicable in your life, and they can see it. You know what I mean? This is basically talking about magic and then living magic. Like, I don't know what Ashley be doing, but she be doing something. Okay? Now, I want to dig a little deeper because it also says, I made you feel inadequate because I understand the power of the symbols. I regret the distress I have caused you due to my lack of trust. Okay. So this is also saying that you could be educating somebody on how they should talk, how they should speak, how they should govern themselves, how they should govern their money, how they should increase their money. But instead of this person really understanding what they need to do and understanding that symbols mean something, watching TV means something, being a part of different rituals means something, like watching football, sports, all these things mean stuff. They're all satanic rituals. And people who don't want to disconnect from sports, people who don't want to disconnect these things, they're like, that's not what it is. You're going bonkers. Because baby, the people, the powers that be is not going to give you great things to make y'all successful. They're going to give you things to distract you. They're going to give you things to live check to check. We all could be billionaires if we grow our food. We all could be billionaires if we, like my cousin called me yesterday. She's like, Ashley, water's free. I know y'all like, Ashley, calm down. But no, we pay a light bill every month for water that comes out of the sky that doesn't need processing. We can go out there, take a bath in that water straight from the sky. We won't be contaminated. But if we go in our shower right now, we're being loaded up with metals and all kinds of things just from our shower that we're paying to put metals in our body. So, yeah, we really do need to reconstruct our thoughts. You know what I mean? And it's due to lack of knowledge. Now, somebody is in a lot of distress because they didn't trust you. You know what I mean? They was sitting here listening. Oh, Ashley does witchcraft. Ashley don't da 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 da. Ashley don't know what she talking about. It's so crazy because last night my mom DM'd me, right? And she said, Ashley, my mom's Jamaican. And she's like, I seen this and it was talking about how McDonald's got human DNA in the food. I told my mama that a long time ago. I told you guys that they were putting kids in the food at these fast food places to discard their body for you guys not to know. I also told you that when you digest yourself, you cut yourself off your ancestors. You cut yourself off your soul connection. Okay, so you can't really tap in. You ain't gonna see the numbers. You're not gonna see those different things. I've always told you guys to stop feeding your kids these things, bruh. And it's crazy because y'all will know this, and because your kid is asking you, you'll take them there. But you have to be a parent. You have to choose, hey, I want you to have a better life. I don't want you to be governed by the powers that be that don't care about you. Okay? So, collective, somebody has felt inadequate because they don't know as much as you, especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to worldly things. But don't feel discouraged, collective. If this is you, all you got to do is open up your ears and listen, and then make it applicable and apply it. Okay? So it's very important for y'all to understand. You don't got to down nobody because they know more than you. You don't got to roast nobody because they know more than you. All you got to do is open your ears and listen, and then apply it to you. See if it works. I never tell y'all to chant my name. I never tell y'all to go around and see. I say at the first of the month, open up your door, put a little cinnamon in your hand and say, abundance flows through these walls. 1400 of it stays. Say whatever you want. You know what I mean? You say how much you want to stay, how much you want to circulate in your life, in investments, in savings and bonds, and how much you want it to grow. Say what you want. I never teach y'all to come on here and say some stuff for me, to go on here and do that. The only thing I tell you guys to do is you need to send $8.88 if it's somebody's birthday. Why do I do that? Because 888 through your bank account, through my bank account, it changes your vibration. Now, the people who pay a lot, pills and potions, Trina, Tracy, they don't live on the same financial bracket as you guys, but it's because they freely give. They freely donate. But when you don't have, when you're in lack, you don't feel like giving. You don't want to give your last because it's sketchy, it's scary, it's weird. But once you get out of that and understand that that is a part of the magic. That is a part of doing everything that, even me, like I don't get a job. I don't have a regular 9 to 5 job, but there are certain people like my nail tech. There's certain people that I tied into. There's certain people that I pay money into. Okay. Because they doing the right thing. They moving the right way. They acting the right way. They should be rewarded. But then when there are other people in my life, when I know that they not moving right, they lying to me, they being janky, I don't give them no money. And if I do, it's on my own terms. It's if I feel like it. Okay? Because even though you guys feel like I'm Ashley or 1028 Awakenings, y'all are the God inside of you guys, right? And God inspires you to give. God tells you, oh yeah, you should do that for him. And then God will tell you, don't go over there and lay with him. But you'll be like, bump God, I'm finna do what I want to. The flesh wants what it wants. Okay? So with this being said, with 6 here, this is just basically saying somebody understands that you get these symbols. Somebody understands that you understand white magic and it worked for you and they peep game. Okay. We also have seeking profit over genuine connections and valuing material benefits. There's somebody here that's in your energy where they only hang out with people who can give them some, a ride, money, alcohol, whatever they need. That's depending on what time you're trying to. We could come this afternoon because I'm moving tomorrow. I know she is. Okay, so And I know she's trying to get as much as she can done, but I got to figure out how I'm gonna do everything too. Okay, so yeah, we have seek profit overall, genuine. So whoever this is that could be in your energy, or if this is your selfish behavior, which I don't feel like it is. Hey, Lemon, this person is not succeeding. They're not gonna get sudden wealth. They're in this darkness of abyss. Stuff is going bad because they don't try to be friends with people for what they have. Like if they got a friend and they got a Benz, they like, oh, I'm finna be friends with her because maybe I could use her car. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do that so I could stunt on my baby daddy, or I could stunt on my baby daddy, or I could stunt on my baby mama, or I could stunt. Oh, you know, because I have same relationship. So that's why I said it twice. Okay. But whoever this is, they're only hanging out with you for your ride. They're only hanging out with you for what you can provide. Okay. They don't have genuine interest in being friends or, growing together or anything like that. We also have approaching weight. I can't read upside down. We also have approaching what the person provides financially rather than, okay. So whoever this is, they do like poach out their person. Like they may hang out with people just because they could leave their kids with you, or you could leave your kids with them. All right. I had a homegirl that was like that. She's like, girl, you good with kids, so I'm gonna leave my kid with you. I'm gonna go. And I didn't mind that because I had an only kid, only one kid. So I'm like, yeah, bring these kids with me. I'll make sure they straight. You know what I mean? So whoever this is a friend who is a moocher. They're only around because they need something, all right? And you are the person to fulfill that. They're never there for you. You can't never drop your kids off. And if you do, your kids are not adequately, watched adequately. They call you quickly telling you something is wrong. Please come and get me, all right? So whoever this is, they are upset about your sudden wealth. They see your interest. They see that you're very flashy. They see you look good, you dress well, all right? And whoever this is, they're in the darkness. They're really having a really bad time. You could possibly not be this wealthy. You could possibly not have all this money or nothing, but you just look like it. You just smell like it. And this is an aura that you want to maintain. You always want to maintain looking your best. And the way that you do that, you don't have to do that and be expensive. You can get you some white strips to make sure your teeth are extremely white. You can even get some on TikTok. They have one. You can get one of those little lights. They're like $20. You can use the strip on top of the light and make sure your teeth are extremely white. Your outer appearance really does matter. When your teeth are white and your smile is bright and shine, people will tend to give you things, okay? Make sure you're washing your face. Make sure you have clean. And I know you go like, Ashley, like, are you really telling that? I'm telling you that. Make sure you put on your best. It doesn't have to be Gucci and Versace. Just make sure you look good. Make sure you look clean. A lot of, like, you don't want to go bless no bum, okay? Ain't nobody out here like, oh, they go a bum, let me go bless them. No, you might get them $1. So make sure you're well groomed when you go out. Make sure you look your best. Make sure you look like money, okay? Even if you don't have it. It's super important. We also have, I'm sorry, I seem distant, but I need this time to complete my evaluation of our relationship. So you could have a friend out here that's a little distance, okay? This is 56, so this person could be 56, okay? Somebody also could be 65, but somebody is really evaluating their circle. They're evaluating the people that they hang with, talk to, chill with, vibe with, okay? And they just feel like it's time to take a step back. So you could be feeling like someone is taking a step back from you. Hey, Ashley, I love Ashleys, okay? All right, you could be feeling like somebody's being very distant. Let this person back up. Let this person back up. Don't try to push up on them. Don't try to like talk to them so that you can exchange your information with them. Don't try to tell this person your business. Don't try to do any of this. Just let this fizzle out. Whether this be a relationship, it just needs time to completely look at things from a bigger perspective, okay? It says unfair assessment or rarely sees the full picture. You could be dating somebody who doesn't see the full picture. You could be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't see the full picture. You could be friends with somebody who doesn't see the full picture, right? And sometimes when that happens, they don't really want to invest in you. They want to fall back because you're telling them too many things that's true, and they don't like that. A lot of people do not like hearing the truth. It's like the worst thing you could ever tell them. We also have focus on shortcomings and missing out on potential. So whoever this is, they're focused on somebody who's giving them short-term gratification instead of looking at the people who could give them long-term gratification. Whoever this is, they really got sucker punched by somebody that saw them as a meal ticket, all right, that gave them interest, but not a lot, all right. And this is also somebody who they need to really, check some things off. Like, do you really have this? Can you really provide this? Can you really do this? Are we really cool like this? Are you really loyal like this? Do you really be telling my business behind my back like this? Okay, this got a lot to do with money, y'all. It's about the perception of hanging with you or the perception of being cool with you. All right. Evaluate your criteria. Y'all need to really look at what you are requiring for people to be your friends, what you are requiring for people to be around you, because it looks like you a commodity, but it also looks like you have a weird problem with keeping up with people who aren't even on your level. Like, a lot of you guys are carrying people. All right. We need to move away from carrying people. Okay. All right. Definitely check that. Hello, hello, hello. What up, Sarah? How you doing? Aquarius, you laughing at me? Evaluate, okay? Make sure these people can, do what they need to do. And if someone is distancing themselves away from you, get away from them too. Don't be like, hey, I feel you pulling away. You right, they are pulling away. There's something about you that's not aligned with them right now. So we got bad news, and it came up in the upright. It says a sudden crisis dispute your plans. Sorry, I'm saying dispute, disrupts your plans and creates chaos. The unbelievable truth weighs heavy on your heart. Bad news, okay? So there is some bad news that's coming in, and this could really disrupt your plans. This could cause a lot of chaos here, okay? This bad news. And this also could just be somebody who's always in a constant cycle of chaos. This person could be coming towards you. Happy Friday. Thank you, Avery. Lift people up, but heal them to carry forward on their path. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, somebody is getting some bad news. Now, this could be somebody who has an Apple computer or something like that, but somebody could be receiving some news that could cause some chaos, all right? The flip side to this is, I feel you through everything. The news we heard, the pain we share, and the hope we hold on to. We are connected even in this dark time. So let me tell you what this is saying. This is saying that somebody's going to say somebody has died. Somebody is dead. This is really bad. This is also a really bad time. So somebody's going to see some bad news. This bad news could come up on the computer. It could come up on Instagram because this Mac computer is here. But whatever this is bad news. And whoever this is, they want to share this news with you so y'all could be friends. Like, girl, did you see what happened to whatever? Or, baby, did you see what happened? Now, you and this man ain't together. You and this woman ain't together. But they do want to reach out to you because they feel like this bad news will bring y'all together. You got to be careful about people who want to call you and tell you bad news. Now, whoever this is somebody who's always in constant chaos, but they will find a reason, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate in bad news. Now, it's so funny. I hate referencing my boyfriend, but he was telling me, he like, man, I'm telling you, baby, some people, they don't care what's going on. They be like, we got to get together and pour it up for this person. They will get together to have a social for any low vibrational thing. So if this is you and you received bad news, somebody has just talked to you, they told you somebody passed away, they died, whatever, just understand that I'm sorry for your loss, collective, but everybody picks their exit, okay? Everybody picks the time that they get to leave. So even though these things are news and it's hard to take in, you know what I'm saying? Know that this person did pick their exit, no matter how they went in, no matter if it's a sudden thing or, whatever it is. Also, whoever this is that's bringing you this bad news, they are acting shocked, but they really want to be with you. With the darkness is so bitch, you have to be careful because whoever this is, they trying to give you bad news just so y'all could chop it up again, just so y'all could be friends again, just so y'all could be cool again. And then they're going to ask you for some money again. This is somebody who don't got it till Monday, all right? But they do want to hang out with you. And they feel like this sad story will bridge the camaraderie. This sad news will be like, yeah, man, life's short, man. We got to start hanging out with each other. They don't want to hang out with you. They want your resources, okay? So whoever this is, they're going to take this bad news so they can use your resources. Don't fall for it, okay? It is sad when people find out someone has passed away. Say your condolences and move forward, okay? Because whoever this is, they thrive off bad news. They waiting for some bad news so you can help them. They waiting on you to tell them some bad news so you can be like, oh my God, I'm sorry for this. Like, how can I help? Oh, you know what? We need a little bit of money. I've been collecting money. This person ain't even using that money for that. Okay. Somebody thrives off bad news. So be careful. Okay, collective. And this is somebody who feel like if they tell you a sad story, man, I'm going through this, man. You'll get it. You'll come up off of it. All right, this is somebody who always got a sad story. They sad story will be like, oh, I got to do this, this, and that, because I spent all this money. But if I could hold something from you, or if you can give me something, you know what I'm saying, to help it out. This is somebody who has been raised and groomed to be this way, okay? And whoever this is, they're going through a really dark time. So they're using anything that they can on social media, crisis, anything to create chaos so they can see and they can manipulate somebody into helping them. I'm about to pick the next card because this is all kind of crazy, whoever this is. All right. You could have a MacBook. They could have a MacBook. Somebody is doing this or looking at this bad news from the computer. All right. And whoever this is, they put a lot of extra on the story. So this is somebody who, if you did call them and tell them somebody passed away, they basically putting extra spins on the story. They like to put a little extra spin on the tail. You know what I'm saying? And this is because of like drugs and alcohol. Whoever this is, they have a strong attachment to spirits. And that's why this person can't just tell a story straight. They got to add a lie and put some other things in it as well. This person also will talk about the person that passed away or the sad news and then start talking about sad things in their life. Okay? So I want to hint on that a little bit. Be very mindful of people who call you to tell you sad things, okay? Be very mindful of people who bring up all things that are bad and sad and depleted and drawn out, because these people, their core is depressed, and you have to stay away from people like this, okay? It says, I'm not married. Why you put that on there? I don't know what's going on with this girl, Allie D. Why you say you're not married? Who said that to you? I don't know. All right, let me look at what these next cards are, because y'all, okay? People looking at you, they interested in you. You look like you wealthy. You just really taking care of yourself. Somebody received bad news. They want this bad news to bring y'all together or be like, oh, you knew, da, 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 da. Somebody wants y'all to do that, all right? This could be your person. This could be anybody around you. You could be over this, okay? We got bad news here. And somebody feels like if they tell you this bad news, this will bring you back around. Don't do it. People are always trying to do that. All right. It says activities during emergencies, signals, triggers, alert, prompts, quick decision making, impulse, choose, consequences. We also have, I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this next step, take us to the next step. Please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right, okay? So somebody is like upset because it's like you keep growing, you keep expanding, you keep getting better, okay? And whoever this is, they keep trying you, they keep provoking you, they keep starting stuff, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is trying to trigger you. They're trying to do this. Hold on, y'all. I had to take this nail off because it was hurting. They're trying to trigger you. They want you to have a quick response. They want you to snap at them. Whoever this is, they're trying to trap you and they're trying to bait you. This person could be 37 or somebody could be 37 in this situation. But in actuality, whoever this is, they're actually taking their time with somebody. This could be somebody who's more calm, loving, and understanding. This person is waiting for the right time to make somebody's dreams come true. But there's also somebody here that's like triggered and mad and impulsive and upset, and they're looking at a lot of consequences, and they're realizing that the consequences that they're doing, it does not serve them, okay? But they don't care. They still provoking, they still doing stuff that's very negative, and whoever this person is, they're coming to push your buttons. The reason why they're coming is because it looks like you hit some sudden wealth. It looked like you real financially stable when this person is in the darkness of the abyss going through a really rough time. Some of you guys could have walked away from this person, and that's why you are so wealthy, or that's why it looks like you have plenty when you might not even have any, okay? But that energy of wealth, that energy of consistency surrounds you. Everybody don't have that. Even when you look at somebody, they look nice and clean, they still look broke. They still look raggedy, okay? Because it's their speech. They're speaking about people. They're talking about people. They running their mouth about people, okay? And once you can harness that, once you can really understand that you don't need to be chopping it up. You don't need to be telling everybody your daggone business, because they're not going to help you. They're actually going to dog you. They're actually going to repeat your business, repeat it out loud so people can hear, say it over and over so people can be like, what? That's going on with her? You know what I mean? People like to do stuff like that. And you might not know why they're doing that, but they're doing that because they don't like your life. They wish their life was yours. They don't understand why you manifest the way that you do, and they don't. So be very mindful of somebody here today that's coming to push your buttons. They really are pushing your buttons because it seems like you got sudden wealth. They don't have it. They're going through a very dark time. They only seek friends with people who can help them with their kids, with their life, with their stability, with their shelter, with their drug habits, okay? It just is what it is. And there's also addictions that could be PM addictions as well, all right? But whoever this is, they're mad at you because you do have integrity. You know what you're doing, and they can't push your buttons like they can everybody else. And that's annoying too. But somebody who don't got it, somebody who not financially stable, somebody who can't stand up on their own 2 feet, why would you even engage with them? Why would you even do that? You don't need to do that because they're not on your level anyway. And that's not no disrespect. You should be able to maintain payments. You should be able to maintain certain things. And if you haven't gotten to that level yet, you got to distance yourself from there. Y'all ain't even in the same caliber. Y'all shouldn't even be walking down the same street. And there's no disrespect. Warren Buffett ain't walking down my street yet, okay? Shoot, because we ain't on the same level yet. All right, so we have 71. Christmas is coming up, guys. So please, please, please start buying gifts today. Today you got a paycheck. Go to the store, go to Walmart and pick something up, you know, for your kid. Like my kid want these things, you know, go to the store. You got a little extra money, buy a toy. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to buy both of our little people a toy, and we're going to put it away. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start buying Christmas gifts now. October is the day that you start buying Christmas gifts as you go, okay? Now we have 71. Please be patient, my love. I will come back to you in divine timing, and we will spend the holidays together. Okay, so somebody is really mad that y'all ain't spending Christmas together. This also could be somebody who destroyed your celebrations. Every time you had a celebration, every time it was your birthday, every time it was Christmas, this person made it a bad holiday. It felt like Halloween on Christmas. You kept getting scared because you had no gifts, no presents, and no love. Okay. So with this here, you have somebody that's in your life collective that is going to be patient with your love, all right? But also, you got somebody who messed up your holidays that wants to double back. I don't know why this person is doing that, but they do. This is somebody who didn't even cause you no harmony, no joy. Y'all didn't have camaraderie around this time or nothing. Every time it was a celebration, it always got destroyed. So it says, please be patient. I will come back to you in divine timing, and we will spend the holidays together. Whoever this is, you don't want to spend the holidays with them. You don't want to do this. You want to maintain this distance, okay? You do have somebody that is coming in, or this is just you hanging out with yourself. And this holiday is going to have a lot of harmony. It's going to have peace. It's going to have joy. And it's going to have togetherness. It's going to have celebration. You're going to have gifts being shared. These are going to be surprise gifts. Some of y'all didn't even know you were going to get these gifts, but you are getting these gifts. These gifts are coming to you. And it's going to be different for you because you're going to be appreciated. You're going to feel like you said you wanted something and somebody surprised you with it, okay? And this is really good. This is after a time of somebody just not giving you anything and just treating you like you was nothing. Damn. I think this person is coming towards you in some kind of way, collective. All right. All right. We also have warning. Ooh, and family ties in reverse. So there is somebody here that is a baby mama and a baby daddy. These family ties have been broken. 72 or 27 could be significant. And the number 17, we got bang and warning. So somebody wants to fight over their family ties. Somebody want to fight over their family. Because it says firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control, skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. Okay. So whoever this is, it says the family we could have created together is a constant reminder of what I lost. So whoever this is, they don't like that you got out here playing house with another family. They don't like that you out here, you know, doing all this stuff, acting like y'all a family and y'all doing all this stuff. And they done told you before, I'm tired of you playing family with my kids. I'm tired of you playing family with my baby daddy. I'm tired of you playing family with my baby mama. Whoever this is, they sending off a warning shot. This could be somebody who shot off a gun. This could be somebody who owns a gun. This could be somebody who shot off a gun straight up in the sky or just shot off rounds, okay? But this is somebody who wants you to bow down to them. This is somebody who is on the outside of the relationship talking about how they want to get in, but they ain't got no money to get in the club. You know how Chris Brown be like, you want to be cool, but you can't even get in. This is somebody who is not a part of your situation, but they like, oh, it's not over until I say it's over. This is somebody who is highly embarrassed embarrassing themselves. Okay. This person also could be doing this in secret. All right. But this is definitely somebody who doesn't really want you to be happy. They don't really want you to be in a happy state in a cohabitating relationship with somebody else when they're not the lead person, when they're not the lead guy, when they're not the lead woman. This also is somebody who is going around telling people you're not marriage material. So with all this being said, you're making this person look like they don't know. You're making this person look like they wrong. You see what I'm saying? And that's really getting under this person's skin. So this person is retaliating. They mad. They ain't got no money. They broke. And that's another thing. Like I told you, it's public now that somebody can't make ends meet. It's public now that somebody can't get what they need, how they used to get it. And it's because of you. You was that driving force. You was that money. You was that financial frequency. Even if y'all weren't even in a relationship, this person was still giving to you, or you were still giving to this person in some kind of capacity. That energy has pulled, and now this person look broke. They look homeless. They look like they don't know where they gonna get a glass of water. For real. Okay. And with warning signs here, this person is mad about their current state. They upset about you doing this. All right. Let's see what you have gained. It says takes care of each other takes each other for granted. Families draw strength from their unity and supporting each other through it all. Grow together, learning from one another and evolving as a unit. So this person is so mad, collective, that you are out here looking good. You got your kid, they got their kid. Y'all made this kid together. People are mad that y'all family ties look like they're growing really strong. It also seems like y'all grow a lot of support from your family. So it looks like both families support you guys. All right. Y'all are growing together. And not only that, you are building such a strong bond that it is pissing somebody off. All right. Now, some of you guys are doing this all by yourself. I'm talking about solo dolo. Okay. You supporting yourself. You paying bills like you a man and a woman. You taking care of your kids. Y'all all got new clothes on. You got new clothes on. You're looking good. And somebody is mad. They really left you for dead. They really wanted you to be out here struggling. They really wanted you to be like, I don't want nobody helping you. I don't want no dude helping you. I don't want no female helping you. But you came up and you're getting help. You're not only getting help, you got people and prospects out here that are interested in you. They over here working double time so they can pay your bills. They over here working double time so they can help you out. And this is amazing because this is look like somebody who set out to live off you, to mooch off you, you know what I'm saying? And they got swerved. The universe was like, nah, you're not gonna do it. But this person is gonna act back crazy, and they are going to act kind of stupid because they done gave you warning. So this is somebody who does not think logically and they don't make logical decisions. This person could end up locked up. We also have, I'm working on my divine masculine side. So this is somebody who acts like they a man. Oh, I could beat you up. This is somebody who will buck on a man or buck on a woman. I always tell my audience, please stop trying to fight, man. Okay, June K. What's June Key? What's going on? I am going to do your 4 cards right now. Okay. Can you let me know if you wanted to be on love or if you wanted to be on whatever you wanted to be? But if you do want a prediction reading for October, you can put prediction reading and I'll do a sample for that. Now, prediction readings are $33.33, but I am going to do it for June Key for $17.77 because she prepaid. So I'm just letting you guys know. But once she lets me know what she wants to do, I am going to ring the bell and we're going to break the collective reading for a second. And I'm going to pull her 4 cards for $17.77. Okay. All right. So she wants the prediction reading for what's coming for her in October. So we're going to take a break from the collective. All right. And you guys can see this bell. When the bell is in there, that means that, we're breaking the reading. Somebody has paid in. We're going to handle that person. And then, if you're watching the playback, you can just go back and, skip the bells so that you don't have to hear her reading. But we're going to go into June Key's prediction reading for the month of October. Anybody can get this reading. It's $33.33. All right. And I did the June prediction readings for all my regulars. I already sent those out to them. All right. So if you guys want them, you can get them. Everything that you need to get a prediction reading is here. Okay. So you can Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. If you are on these other platforms, which is TikTok, I don't know what to tell you right now. Because I have not mastered how to paste something in the chat. I'm trying so hard, but I can't even see the chat. Like, I'm like, how do I write something? Draw something. I clicked on wallpaper, not gonna do that again. Viewers wish, comment. Okay, I found it. Okay, let me see. I did. How can I get a prediction reading? How much is it? Oh, it's 33.33 Sorar. And Sorar, you can just pay you could just do 2020. Okay, Sorar, if you want that. And I'll do yours live too. Okay. Um Let me see if I copy this bet. Yeah, I'll do that. That's not a big deal. All right, copy. All right. Let me see if it'll paste here. Okay. Okay, yeah, it did. I love Max. Max will get you right, y'all. All right, if you guys want your prediction readings, it is now pinned on TikTok. Okay, so it is now pinned on TikTok. You guys can cash app. I'll do. She does it a lot. Prediction readings are 33. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. June Key, let me bust you down. Star, if that's what you want, just let me know. I will check the cash app and I'll just go accordingly. Also on TikTok, if you guys want your own prediction readings, you guys can get it. You're about to see an example of it as we speak, okay? All right, so what's coming in for the month of October? What's coming in for the month of October? All right. Okay, we got creative power, all right? So in the month of October, you could be seeing 333. Now, 333 is an angel number. And we're going to break down this book, Angel Number 101. I like to make sure that I show it to everybody when I'm using it. When I first got bombarded with the numbers, I bought this book. It's pretty raggedy. I use it still to this day. Now, I do want to get into each number so that you can understand. Now, the numbers are interchangeable, and depending on where you are and what you got going on, they mean different things, okay? Now, for your reading, for Key, it says you are completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by the beloved ancestors and masters, which means all your grandmas, your grandpa, everybody is having your back at this time, okay? You also have 0 as well. 0 is the infinite number of starting in the beginning. So it says God is talking to you. When you see a 0, it's a sign of endless circle of omega without beginning or end. God is trying to get your attention with words of reassurance of divine guidance. So it's basically just saying you are on the right path. Just stop tripping. You know, I can't make you see the numbers. You good. Don't worry. Now, let's see what's coming in for the month of October for you. 30 could be significant. You can meet somebody that's 30. You could be turning 30. All right. In the month of October, when it comes to your money, all right, it's a good time to expand your business and take care of your credit card and PIN numbers. Okay. So change up your PINs. Okay. Also, this is a really good time for you to just apply for different positions that may be beneficial for you. Okay. So there's different jobs that you want. You want more pay. You want different things. Start tweaking your resume. If you don't know what to put on there, send that mug through ChatGPT. Okay. So it can be customized to make it be what you need it to be. Okay. So whatever you want, Kay, whatever job this is, go try it. Go do what you need to do and just be your best version of yourself. Don't get so caught up in the credentials. Also, take care of your credit cards and your credit card pins. You might need to get new cards. You know, Apple could be overcharging you. It could be a lot of subscriptions going out on your cards and stuff. Just get a new card. Just get a new debit card or whatever you got going on, okay? When it comes to the month of October, when it comes to love, a new love will come, okay? This could be a beautiful love that ensures that the old love relationships didn't work out because of this, okay? But you need to also make sure that you're taking care of any endings of past relationship. Also, legal advice and karma release are advised. So this is saying to you, Key, when it comes to your love life, a beautiful love will come, but you can't collude it and pollute it with somebody old. If somebody old comes in, you have to destroy that. You have to say, hey, we passed out our time, we're good. Now, when you mix the old with the new, it's not going to be good for you, all right? It could result into you having legal issues, child support, a baby person you don't want, all kinds of foolishness. So you have to be very careful. Now, if all these things have already transpired, you've already learned that lesson, okay? Because I don't really know, time is fluid. But you need to take care of the endings of past relationships. So basically, bad endings or just people who keep coming back and forth, K in your life, June, don't do that, okay? And if you stop doing that, your money will be consistent. If you stop dealing with the past, things will be good. But if you keep going back to old people just to see if they still got it or if they could do what they did for you in the day, don't do that, okay? When it comes to your work, there could be some positions of power that could cause problems, so treat them with care and respect, which means you could have somebody that's over you that could cause you a little bit of dis-ease. Try your best not to show that you're uncomfortable, okay? Because they could do some things or plant some seeds that could get you in a situation you really don't want to be in. All right. So go home, take some time out, rest, rejuvenate, but don't let people at your job push your buttons right now. When it comes to October, when it comes to your health, there could be some emotional disruptions. Like you could be going through things because you just feel distracted. You could be going through things because you just like, anything. Like let's say something happens early in my day and I'm like, dang, I don't even feel like reading. Don't do that. Still channel, still do what you were supposed to do. Don't get emotionally sidetracked just because somebody said they couldn't make it or they weren't going to hang out with you or they weren't going to do this or somebody didn't call you back. Still go and do what you say you were going to do. Still go out and have a good time, okay? Super important. Time out for meditation and rest will help you reconnect to yourself. So you do need to go outside and take your shoes off. Grounding techniques is super good. Eating high vibrational food that start with the number 9 is really good. I actually had a list of different things that you guys could do to raise your vibration. So I put it somewhere, but I don't know where that's at, but I got to share it with y'all. When it comes to your family in the month of October, there could be some difficulties with older family members, okay? Elderly people, okay? Younger family members might be rude and difficult to live or be around, but they will mature as time goes on. So with the elderly people, these old people, they could be having some kind of difficulties that could be arising. This could be happening in the next 2 to 3 months, or I heard 1 year that this news could hit you. Now, when it comes to your future, there is a little bit of difficulty and disruption in your life, but you can handle this and it will calmly pass over, okay? It just requires you to use your creative powers, neutralize the situation with your speech, and understand that this situation is working out for the greater good of everyone involved. Now, you might need to start using that chant. You also need to look up the rules or the laws of Ra or Mayat. I think it's Mayat. They said Mayat. Because there are great rules that everybody should follow. That's very, very simple to govern yourself and make sure that you are doing what you say you're going to do. Okay. And they're very easy. So in the month of October, you should expand your business. If you have a creative idea, you should definitely do it. Also, make sure you are taking care of your debit cards, your PIN cards, because something could be compromised. When it comes to love, you do have a new one that's coming in and it looks really nice, but don't mix it up with the past. When it comes to your career, there's somebody that's at your job that's getting on your nerves. Don't cuss them out. You need to just let that pass. Something is going on with this person internally at home. Also, when it comes to travel, it is a great time to take a trip. So if you do want to go on a trip, you can do that. It's a really good time. There will be a lot of worldly things coming out, or worldly things like, oh, did you hear what somebody said while you're on this trip? But don't let it disrupt you. Who cares? Okay. Time out at home might be best. And this could just be kicking it at the house, making sure you got nice pajamas, making sure you got a good show and a great snack. Okay. This is what is coming for you in the month of October. Okay. All right. So let me see. The reason why I gave certain people discounts, because I do want to just say that, is because they've been getting readings all week. So when that has happened and people have been getting readings all week, I just like to make, what? Oh, I just saw that I love my best friend. That was crazy. I was like, what happened? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm crying. There's no reason for me to be crying. My best friend just did something and I did not understand why, but cuz I was like, who did that? Okay. I love you. I love my best friend. I really do. She's so crazy, but I love her so much. And it's so crazy because I don't know, but I love you, Tracy, and I don't want to cry. And I don't know where you are, but I love you. Okay, so we got to keep going. Okay, we got to keep going. So let's do that. Because I just didn't see that. Okay, so Sarar, let's do yours. Okay. All right, let's do yours, Sarar. And Tracy786, are you still here with your little crazy self? Okay. I was like, what? I'm looking at this thing like, what's going on? Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Sarar, what's coming for you in the month of, where we at? What's the month? October. That so threw me off. My best friend just gave me something and it shocked me, and then it put me in a bad place to cry and get all emotional. And she probably not even here. She probably at work, but I love her so much. It's just crazy. But anyway, okay, shout out to the besties, bro. Besties be holding them, bro, down. Okay. But she probably thinks I do this to her sporadically too, but it's a shock every time we do it to each other. Anyway, all right, so let's get it. What coming for you in the month of October? All right, we have star blessings. All right, so if you are on live, I will go ahead and give you guys the prediction readings for 2020. All right, so if you guys do want your prediction readings, you can get it for the dub. You know what I'm saying? 2020 is about perfect vision, seeing things clearly, not through your two eyes, but through your third eye. All right. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. All right, so we got 39. You could be seeing 333, which we already talked about. And then you could be seeing 999, Sarar. And 999 could be following you around because there's particular cycles in your life that are going to be played out, that you're not going to be able to revive anymore, okay? Now, when it comes to money, in October, money will come and go, as this is the nature of the earth realm. So your money could be high and you could be wanting to hold on to it, okay? And then your money could be low and you could be wanting to hold on to it. Either way, just know that this is just how it goes. This is the ebb and the flow of the world, okay? And you just have to understand that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it as like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to always be stuck, because you're not going to always be stuck. It just is what it is. But you do need to give your energy or your money to things that are good. Okay. G. Roy Williams. Wow. That's an interesting name. How you doing? So when it comes to love in the month of October, your earthly focus on physical love needs to be reconsidered. So as far as you wanting somebody to rub on that booty at night, or to talk to on the phone, the requirements that you have for people that's coming in your life right now, they say you need to wipe it off, you need to do a clean sheet of paper, start all over again. Okay, because it's just physical love. It's not all the attributes that you need, providing, loving, caring, all of that. So you got to just not really focus on that until you really get a clear understanding of what you want. The next line you have is seek some solitude before making final choices on your partners right now. Okay. And I can't make it up. Where you at? You over here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally says this in the book. Sometimes it's just like, dang, Ashley, that's crazy. But you guys have to understand, like, these books been printed a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's still saying what's happening right now. So when it comes to your working career, less focus on work and more focus on getting your life purpose. So you could be like, I just need a job. I just need some money. But when you do look at it like that, a job and you need some money, it's okay for the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks when you get it. But then you be like, man, I don't like it here. It stank. I hate my uniform. This girl fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just start making up stuff that's just really getting on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? And it may or may not get on your nerves, but at the same time, you feel like it's just, ugh. You know what I mean? And it's really because you're not at a place that's fulfilling you. So you need to really follow something that gives you joy. You excited to do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be provoked or prompted to do it. You just naturally do it. All right. And you may have downtime right now to figure out what that is, right? Then we have travel. It's a great time to go to Egypt, do meditation, Okay, but it just also could just be a great time to just go to like an open space or a park or and just cry. Oh my God, you just put cried up. Okay, yeah. So it could just be a purger. Purging is so good. I used to have a really good best friend. We're not best friends no more. But when we used to break up with people or we used to go through breakups, we would gravitate towards each other and we would hang out with each other. We would go to the club with each other. We would eat with each other because, you know, you just did these things with a date. And we would cry with each other too. Me and this best friend, we would just be like, oh my God, we would have crying sessions. I don't know if she remembers that, but we would just cry out all of our emotions and just purge it. And then we would be good. You know what I mean? I loved her for that. Anyway, we also have health for you. So in the month of October, there could be concerns about physical body that require energy healing and mind meditation. Honestly, you can play 528 frequency or just any frequency. Once you get into the 528 frequency, you'll see other frequencies and they'll fix different things, but you do need to do it for 28 days. And you don't, after you do it for the 21 days, I'm sorry, not 28, but 21 days, you don't got to keep doing it. Your body will naturally go towards that natural state because your body is made up of water, and that water can be programmed by the frequency that you play to it, whether it be Carly B or 528 frequency. Okay. Now, when it comes to your family, let your everyday family go on their own way for now and focus on striving your own family and the support that you need. So you could be around other families or you could be around like, you know, your own family and you got your own family within your family. Just know, baby bear, come here. I've been waiting for you to come downstairs, but you did it so quietly that it was startling. Oh, look at you. You look kind of cute.
I got no pajamas.
You don't have no pajamas. I ain't seen you in no pajamas today. Anyway, these so crazy. Anyway, your family. So just focus on your own family at this time. All right. And then we have future. On earth, you will find. Hold on earth, you will be fine. But if you wish to return, okay, so let me tell you about this Syrian card. So you could have possibly said a lot of times, like, I just hate it here. I just don't want to be here. Earth just get on my nerves. I'm just tired of being here. This is because you could be a part of this Syrian star seed. So Google this word, look up this word. It may take you down a portal to different other things. Okay. Hey girl, how you doing? What's up? So definitely look deeper into this situation. All right. This word, Syrian star, star seed, all these different words. Okay. And just see how it makes you feel. Now, once you get to a place where you don't feel comfortable, just stop. Okay. Now it's not going to be anything scary because it's not, but this is just a particular people who have different things. You know, some rainbow seeds, they had imaginary friends when they were growing up. I have a client like that. And she's like, oh my God, I never knew how, but I always remember my imaginary friend and stuff like that. But that's because she is from a particular star seed. She is from a particular place. So once you not, you know, most of the time we don't really share the things that we grew up doing. We didn't really share the things that we grew up having these different experiences. But once we do share them, you start to see that you are a part of a particular group. You're a part of a particular situation that everybody else is not a part of, right? And that lets you know different things, why you've been exposed to things, why you've seen different things and stuff like that, right? Okay, so that's what's coming towards you in the month of October. Look for that second bell so that you can get that clarity on that. 17 March and the streamer for 76. Oh, dang, we've been streaming for that long? I didn't even know. Okay, so yeah. All right, so family ties. All right, so we're going back to the regular scheduled program, okay? So whoever this is, you just got a hater. I don't know. This is somebody who hates on you for your money. This is also a friend as well. You need to check your criteria for your friends because some of you guys could, you know, need to redirect that energy completely. I do want to pull some cards for my singles, all right? If you're single and ready to mingle, what's going on with you, all right? Because that is crazy. Somebody is mad because you happy with their family. And, you know, you can't even be happy with somebody's family because that just is weird. You know, you be having the person before they had a person. They be like, what? All right. So let's move on. All right. If you're single and you're ready to mingle, let's see what's coming towards you this weekend. Okay. Ain't no party coming. Okay. You might be turning down a party you don't want to go. Okay. But if you single and ready to mingle, it's a party coming up and you don't even want to go to it. Okay. You might not even be invited. We got celebration, event, public, social, and gathering. Okay. So if you are single, you might be going to something, but it ain't gonna have no potential dates. You know, it ain't gonna be nobody that you could really talk to, but you do have like a gathering or a social event to go to. But it's not no real party. It's not nobody that you can have a potential date with. Okay. You need to let go of somebody old. Okay. So some of you guys that are single, you holding on to somebody. You could be somebody who likes to wear oversized clothes or hoodies, but you need to release this. You need to have patience with yourself and you need to let somebody go. You are going to a party, but it's not going to be no party that has any potential people that you might want to smash. All right. Singles ready to mingle, you could be online dating. All right, you are going to go on a date. All right, also somebody's anniversary could be coming up as well. Even though you're single, you could have a friend, their anniversary is on its way. All right, this also means meeting up with somebody. So this could not be a date. This could be like, hey, let's go get something to drink or something. Be careful when people be telling you to go get stuff and they don't have no real title and you don't really know what y'all doing for real, because that really just sound like smashing and dashing. We also have friends. So, you're going to be hanging out with your friends this weekend. I don't really feel a lot of prospects. You could be going on a date. You could be having a good time. Whoever this is, they could be courting you. But yeah, we have friends, acquaintances, trust, support, and loyal. So this weekend, if you are single, you could be hanging out with friends. You're not going to see anybody that's going to be a potential that you might want to talk to, but you could go online or do some kind of online dating. And that could give you some kind of fix of just attention or something like that. All right, singles ready to mingle. You do have an event that you have to go to, but everybody at this event is not even somebody that the people that's going to be at this event, they're not going to be potential dating options. So single ready to mingle. There is a toxic connection that you keep trying to bring back into your life. This person keeps trying to reconcile with you. It says toxic relationship, fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, and triggered in reverse. So collective, you do have somebody here that is toxic. Y'all could have fought each other, scratched each other, got into fights with each other. This is super codependent. They gonna come back this weekend. They gonna try to smash this weekend. They gonna try to holler at you this weekend. Okay. I mean, I don't know why they are, but we can look into it. Let's see what their true emotions is. Okay. So you do have somebody here that ever since you're not in this person's life, things have been up for you. Things have been better. This toxic person is coming back in if you are single, ready to mingle. But let's see what their true emotions are. Why is this toxic person returning to the collective? Why is this toxic person returning? Because they pregnant. Okay, so there is some kind of pregnancy that you may not know about, but it's fake news. This person ain't really pregnant. Okay, so it's not real. Like, oh, I'm having a baby. They're not having no baby. All right, so this person is coming back to you because somebody keep trying to make them have a baby, or somebody try to get pregnant. Somebody don't even want to have no baby. All right. Now, whoever this is, this could be somebody who's going to lay with you and then a couple weeks later say, I'm pregnant. This person is not pregnant. They lying. They just want you to stay in their life, and they mad that you just only want to smash and not be there long term after they giving their whole body to you. Now, if you're the one giving out your whole body, whether you be a man or a woman, stop giving out your whole body to this person because they don't care. They only use it for that nut and then they move forward. Okay, and it's fake news. They're not really pregnant, but they're going to lie and say they're pregnant. This is a Jezebel. A Jezebel is somebody who has a spirit attached to them that's for the streets. They have community front and back and maybe even the mouth. So you have somebody that's coming towards you that was toxic. They have community front, back, and mouth. You need to be mindful of this person, all right? With Jezebel here, this person used their body to seduce people to get the things that they need. You need to stay away from this person. If this is you, you need to stop doing this. Okay, because these cards is in the upright. So if it's you out here doing fake pregnancy tests to get somebody to pay attention to you, if it's you out here trying to be all cute and get in somebody's face so that, you can be promiscuous and get them to do stuff and pay for it, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop trying to use your body to come up. Stop trying to use your body to come up for real. All right, yeah. You're doing this because you may have had somebody who was solid. Divine masculine is like a pillar in the community, a leader, a great person, a provider, just all of that. With the divine masculine, somebody is here that's coming in your life who is going to do that, okay? I know this man look like a Muslim and he praying and stuff, but this is the illustration on the cards. When you get somebody who is divine, that just means they have their head on their shoulder. They're not here to play games with you. They won't play games with you. They're very direct. You know where you stand, okay, collective? So if you are single and you keep inviting this toxic person back into your life, stop, bruh. Okay, because once you tell this person no, all you need to do is just focus on you. And as you do that, you're gonna be straight. Okay, you're gonna be so straight. Okay. Yes, my number is the same, Colton. So you could just text me. And how you doing? How's your daughters? How's everybody doing, Colton? Um, anyway, yeah. And are you in a relationship? You single? You mingling? What you got going on? Okay. But anyway, for real. So if you guys can just stay away from this toxic person, you will have a divine masculine or you will have a divine feminine. This is somebody who cares about you, loves you. You will know that because the energy will be reciprocated. It will not be one-sided. But this is after you get done with releasing and surrendering whoever this is, you know what I'm saying? Because whoever this is that you need to let go, you keep holding on to them and you need to stop doing that. The relationship is toxic. Y'all was fighting. It was crazy. All right. This also means with toxic relationship in reverse, you are going to be with somebody who don't fight with you, who y'all don't really have misunderstandings, and their triggers are low, and y'all are both independent. It's so much better to be with somebody who is independent than to be with somebody who is codependent on everything that you do. All right. All right, so that is what I have for you for my singles ready to mingle. All right, that's what I got for you guys. I really want to get off and tell my best friend I love her so much. Okay, yes, that's what I want to do. Oh, Colton, are you trying to Apple Pay me? Is that what you're trying to do? I do got the same number. I haven't seen. Let me see if I can find you right quick. Because I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know what you trying to do. But I don't know if you got the same number. I just text you. Oh, it say green. I don't think you got that number. You welcome. Colton, it's green. You switched to an Android on me? Did you switch to an Android on me? You switched to an Android on me? Because it used to be blue, baby. Yeah, it used to be blue. I had to adjust my little camera. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'm about out of here gracefully. I'll probably come back later, but I don't know because I got to run some errands and get some things finalized. So I love you guys, and I will see y'all later.